And good afternoon. Happy Friday to you here. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ralph Williams. I am the host of the Ralph Report here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, X, and also on the Kick Network. We are here today. I have some announcements for you in regards to RW Media Productions programming. All right, so let's get started here. As you know, our usual weekend of or the triple header of Ralph Williams Saturday, and here we are. All right, and then we have the Saturday sports show immediately following at 10 o'clock. From 8 to 9, the Ralph Williams Show on AM 1250, The Answer 92.5 on the FM dial and on the answer pgh.com. All right, and then at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. it's the Saturday Sports Show with me, Ralph Williams, Pensman Sports, Brian Pettit, and Leo Haggerty. Our guest tomorrow will be Ray Cruz, who will be on to talk with us about what the Jacksonville Jaguars are up to as part of as the RW Media Productions 32 team marathon to get where I'm trying to get somebody from all 32 teams to come on and talk about the draft and free agency. So I'm working on that as well. Not this week. This week I have Jerry White coming on. He's going to talk about the Buffalo Bills. That's this Tuesday at 5:30. And then next week, the following week, I got Marcus McCullum coming on. He covers the Chicago Bears. So we got some great guests coming up next week on the Sports Corner Show, and we'll get into that in a few moments. And then last but not least, to finish up the Saturday of Ralph Williams, here we are. Ralph Williams Saturday, every Saturday, 2 to 3 p.m., the Sports Corner radio show with me, Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, Claudia Rosano, and Luther Dupree. And that's from 2 to 3, 1250 a.m., The Answer 92.5 on the FM dial and the answer pgh.com. All right. We don't take no comments here on the Ralph Report, but I'm glad someone said hello. Hello, how are you? All right. Okay, let's get into and then Sunday, and here's something new on Sunday. All right, you ready? Here it is. This is new. Starting this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m., the UFL Weekly. That's with me, Ralph Williams, Pensman Sports, and Brian Pettit. We're going to be covering the UFL opening weekend. All right, what a great way to do that. We're going to cover all that. That's 8 p.m. Sunday, our new show, the UFL Weekly, right here on RW Media Productions Network. There we go. Yeah. And right here live from Studio 10 in Berlin, Maryland. All right. And then I want to give this announcement. And don't forget about next Saturday, April 4th, the debut of the Ralph Williams Show. And here it is right here. The debut of the Ralph Williams Show on 93.5 The Beach. And we'll be debuting next Saturday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And that's every Saturday after that. It's great to be on down here in the Delmarva area. I want to thank Draper Media for letting me put this on here. 93.5 The Answer, the Ralph Williams Show, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. right here on 93.5 The Beach. So FM, don't forget to tune in. I'm on FM radio. Yes, again, I am. Here we are, 93.5 The Beach in the Delmarva area. All right. And then next week, don't forget about the Sports Corner Show. And as I mentioned, next week, I have Jerry White coming on at 5:30. We're a 2-hour special all the way till the end of the draft, covering numerous topics in regards to all the different teams, what they're doing in the draft and free agency. Here it is. All right, we usually do 4 to 5, and then we do Wrestle Talk. Wrestle Talk will be back after the draft. Smoking Jim Frazier and I, Monday, immediately after, will be April 20th, immediately following I'm sorry, April 19th, the Monday, 7 o'clock, right before Raw, we are going to have our WrestleMania closing show, or our WrestleMania post show, which Smoke and Jim and I are going to break down what happened at WrestleMania. We have that coming up, and that's April 19th. So keep that on your calendar. Tune into my social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, X. And then don't forget on Wednesdays, and every Wednesday, here we are. All right, that's every Wednesday, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 8:60 a.m. WWDB, the Ralph Williams Show. We're in 3 markets now: Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and now down here in the Delmarva area, 50,000 watts of power. Also, don't forget every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'm going to put that up here in a second here. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, look at your screen at the top there, the Sports Nuts with Brandon Keeler. Tonight they have a great show for you. They're on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at they are on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30. Don't forget to tune into them on their YouTube channel, and they're also on KFC Radio 95.5 in Terrell, Texas. I wanted to let you know that as well, as it's simulcasted on there and also on social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter X. So I just want to let everyone know the Sports Nuts. Don't forget, they'll be on tonight, and then they're on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with Brandon Keeler, Matt Thomas, Shane Owen, and Ben Willis. All right, and every once in a while you'll see me on there. I come on to help out Brandon, or I come on as a guest to talk about certain things, or whenever Brandon needs me, I come on the show. But and also Sports Corner and Wrestle Talk are broadcasted live on the Sports Nuts Network. So I just want to let everyone know that. All right. So just to let everyone know that as well. And so if you have any questions or anything, any comments you want to add, RalphWilliams737@gmail.com. Also, please don't forget RalphWilliams737@gmail.com. Got some great sponsorship advertising available for all my radio shows in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and the Delmarva area down here. And remember, I'm out worldwide. I have a lucrative audience in the UK. I also have Australia. I have a couple folks in Australia that tune in, and in the UK as well, and also in Alaska and several other states. So I just want to let everyone know, when you're advertising with me, it's not just in the area. It's also all across the country and around the world on the internet. And check out my website, www.rwmediaproductions.com. All right. This has been the Ralph Report. And until next time, don't forget tomorrow's the week. And then starting next week, it'll be the weekend of Ralph. Also, I forgot to mention Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., the Ralph Williams Show on 12:50 a.m. The Answer. You saw the banner anyway, but I'll play it again so that you can see it there. All right. And one other thing I wanted to mention, that next Saturday, my guest on the Ralph Williams Show, both in Pittsburgh and Philly, will be State Representative Valerie Gatos. And she's going to come on to talk with us about Pennsylvania wants to eliminate the inheritance tax, and also about the new minimum wage. Minimum wage bill has been sent through the House, or I'm sorry, the House, and it needs to be passed in the Senate. Will it pass? Will we finally get a raise in minimum wage? So the Pennsylvania minimum wage has been at $7.25 an hour for the last 20 years or more. And so I just want to let everyone know that we're going to be talking about that. So Valerie Gatos, State Representative, will join me next Saturday on the Ralph Williams Show. And then the following Wednesday, she will join me on the Philadelphia version of the Ralph Williams Show as well. And don't forget the new Delmarva version coming up in next Saturday. Here it is right here, the new Delmarva version of the Ralph Williams Show on 93.5 The Beach. Oh, yeah. I'm coming to get you, Delmarva area. I'm coming. So don't be doing any improprieties or anything like that. I'm coming. All right. I do want to talk just for a couple minutes here. Also, next Wednesday, April 1, and almost forgot about that, but I'm glad that I reminded myself here, because this is full of announcements today. Let me see if I can. The heck happened here? I can't even move this now. Oh, my. Oh, well. All right. Whatever. But anyway, next Wednesday, April 1st, 7:30, we come back to the Ralph's Opinion Show and the Way I See It Delmarva edition. That starts April 1st. And we got a lot to talk about that day, including a whole bunch of stuff about what's going on. And yes, hello, thank you. Getting ready to wrap things up anyway. All right, so just to let everyone know, that's what's going on in the world of RW Media Productions. Until next time, I am Ralph Williams. Have yourself a great one, and please, by all means, be safe. Thank you.